Hey guys, it's One Tactical Medic. I wanted to do a real quick video. It's been a while since I've done one. I've been feeling under the weather, got some sort of upper respiratory thing going on. It's been with me for about 2 to 3 days now. Fever, the whole 9 yards. So this is the first day I actually felt like coming out and doing anything. So I figured I'd do a real quick video of some stuff real quick. Went to the flea market a couple weekends ago, and I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I scored. Amazing, some of the stuff that you can find at flea markets. Some of the stuff, people are getting away or giving away. They either need the money really bad, or in some instances, like this one lady that I was talking to, she had a death in the family a while back and was just going through the estate, and all the stuff that didn't sell at the estate sale she was bringing to the flea market. She had a lot of good cast iron products, old meat grinders, all sorts of stuff for prepping. In fact, she's going to be there not this weekend but next, and I'm going to go back and try to acquire some of the cast iron and some of the meat grinders, like the old style, hand crank meat grinders. But very interesting stuff. So let me show you some of the loot that I acquired. First off, I got was a Victorinox knife. And this thing does not have a scratch on it. The blades are all perfect. It's got the big blade, small little sheep's foot type blade, can opener, bottle opener, Phillips screwdriver, and all on the bottom there. Toothpick. I put the 550 lanyard on there. But I saw this knife and I was like, wow. And I looked at the price on it. $3. I mean, you cannot beat that with a stick. Brand new Victorinox. And sitting right next to it, the keychain of survival knife. Looky there. I lost mine. She let me have that one for $2. Can't believe it. Nothing wrong with them. I felt bad, but hey, they put the price tags on the stuff. So I definitely acquired it. I mean, what she doesn't know is she could have probably got 20 bucks for that knife and 10 bucks for the other one. But that's why I highly suggest, if you're looking for gear, equipment, preps, whatever, check out your local flea markets or swap meets, because there are some good stuff, good deals that you can find there. Next thing I wanted to show, there's an old retired chief, senior chief in the Navy, and he had a whole bunch of military stuff. So I was looking at these pants. These are very thick wool pants, made in Germany. Never been issued, never been worn. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. All the buttons, there's, like I said, not an ounce of wear on them. I was looking at them and I was skeptical at first because I didn't think they would fit. And he asked me what size my waist was. I told him I had a 32-inch waist. He said, oh yeah, they'll fit you for sure. So I went ahead and picked them up. He sold them to me for $5. So yeah, I got home, tried them on, and they fit perfectly. In fact, they're a little bit roomy in the waist area. I wore these out, and let me tell you something. These sons of guns will keep you warm, and they wick moisture away because they're 100% wool. I'm going to have to research on how to clean them, because I'm not going to throw them in the washing machine, because I know they'd shrink up and I'd be kind of screwed there. But yeah, they're kind of an olive drab color. Very roomy cargo pockets. All the pockets button on it. I like that. Accessory pockets on the side here. They've got these, I don't know, maybe y'all can tell me what they're for. Inside these cargo pockets, they have these straps, and I haven't figured out what they're for. I don't know if it's for tying gear down or what, but so yeah, really kick-ass pants. Can't go wrong. And then at that same booth, the gentleman had a pair of lace-to-toe combat boots. Nothing wrong with them. Gore-Tex lined. I don't think they're Danners. I mean, they are made in the USA. I think these are just an issue type lace-to-toe boot. They actually look like a flight boot. Vibram lug soles, nothing wrong with them. They just need to be polished. So yeah, I looked on the inside of them, saw that they were 10.5s, and swiped them up. Another $5. These boots would retail for about $160, $170 if they were Danners, which I'm almost positive they are. The tongue doesn't say, but actually, hold on. Yep, I don't know if you can see that. They're Matterhorns. So yeah, these are some very, very pricey boots. I don't know if you can see that right there, the Matterhorn right there. So yeah, I saw those and just had to scoop those up. Okay, and then I had another friend. You know, I'm always trying to pay it forward to my friends. And, you know, I like to collect gear and prepping items and stuff. The person asked to remain nameless, but this was sent to me not too long ago. It's actually sent to me before Christmas. This is a Camellias Cuda folding knife. Very sharp knife. And it is, I've been rocking it lately as my EDC, and I really, really like this. I went to their website, and I'll just go ahead and do a real quick review on it. It's a 9-inch carbonitride titanium Cuda folding knife with quick release and G10 handles. The steel is AUS 8 Japanese carbonitride titanium, so it won't flake, blister, chip, peel, and is up to 10 times harder than untreated steel, so the blades stay sharper longer. Hollow ground blade, quick action blade release, G10 fiber handles. It comes with a lifetime warranty. And the way you activate it, it's not an assisted knife. This thing just glides it open, and it, you know, once you get the hang of it, I mean, you can pop that thing open really, really quick. So check these out. You can get them at sporting goods stores. They retail for about $50. So really nice knife. All right, there's another thing I wanted to go over real quick. I want to do a shout out to a guy. If you guys haven't subscribed to him, you need to. His name is USN Doc. He's an emergency room physician. Heck of a nice guy. I've been following his channel for over a year now, and I actually started following him because he was a doctor, and he was big into, or he still is, but he's big into ham radio. And my daughter and I used to watch when he would do his QSOs or his contacts with his radio to the International Space Station, and talk to a guy named Colonel Doug Wheelock, also known as Astro Wheels. So anyways, USN Doc is a hell of a nice guy. He and his wife have a company, and they produce these first aid kits. They're IFAKs, individual first aid kits. And this, by far, is one of the most comprehensive IFAKs that you'll find on the market for the price. I would go over all the contents in it, but that would take a while. But let me just tell you, me being a medic and in the medical field, I know that this is a very, very well thought out IFAK. So guys can go to www.amp-3.net, or you can just Google, and I'm sure it'll bring it up. But I thought I would do a real quick shout out to USN Doc, because I think these need to be promoted. In fact, when I'm back on the ambulance here, not this month, but the beginning of March, I will be taking this to the station and showing all the guys there, because we have a large, very large EMS facility here in our state that covers a large city, so I know there will be a lot of people interested in buying these. It also comes with a, I think you have to purchase the bag separately, but a nylon. This isn't like the cheap nylon. I mean, this is a heavy-duty nylon bag, good quality zippers on it. So the IFAK, you know, will just fit right in there, zips up, you know, and to be honest, you still have room if you wanted to put a flashlight, a knife, you know, turn this into a little survival kit. And I mean, you can see the footprint, the size of my hand. I mean, that can go in a jacket pocket, butt pack, glove box. And I also believe, I'll have to check with him, I think I saw on his website that they do make a MOLLE compatible bag that will attach to your LBE or your plate carrier or whatever that this IFAK will fit in. He also has, I think he's got a whole bunch of different types of pouches and products too. So yeah, definitely check out USN Doc, subscribe to him. Like I said, hell of a nice guy. And I highly suggest everybody gets one of these IFAKs. You're not gonna be able to put together one. I honestly don't think you'd be able to put together one as comprehensive as this for the price that you're going to pay to get this. So, just my thoughts on it. All right, guys. Like I said, I've been feeling kind of under the weather, so it's time for me to go take some more ibuprofen, drink some OJ, and chill out. So, thanks for watching. Take care. One Tactical Medic out.